a flawed peace, the Treaty of Versailles. World War I ended in 1918, but it sowed the seeds for another conflict. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended the war. It aimed to punish Germany for its role in the war. Germany was forced to accept blame for the war and pay heavy reparations. It lost territory and faced strict limits on its military. Many Germans felt humiliated and resentful. They believed the treaty was unfair. This resentment created fertile ground for extremist ideologies to take root. The treaty also weakened the new German government. It made it difficult for the government to address the country's economic problems. The Treaty of Versailles failed to address the underlying causes of World War I. Instead, it created new tensions and instabilities in Europe. These unresolved issues would contribute to the outbreak of World War II just 2 decades later. Economic despair, the Great Depression. The 1920s saw a brief period of economic growth. However, it was followed by the devastating Great Depression in 1929. The Depression had a global impact. It led to widespread unemployment, poverty, and social unrest. Germany, already struggling to recover from World War I, was hit particularly hard. Millions of Germans lost their jobs, and faith in democracy dwindled. People became desperate for solutions. This economic turmoil created an opportunity for extremist movements to gain support. They exploited people's fears and offered simplistic solutions to complex problems. The Nazis, led by Adolf Hitler, were one such group that capitalized on the desperation of the times. Rise of dictators, Hitler and Mussolini. In Italy, Benito Mussolini's fascist party rose to power in 1922. Mussolini promised to restore Italy to its former glory. He established a totalitarian regime that suppressed dissent and glorified the state. In Germany, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party exploited the economic crisis and political instability. Hitler, a charismatic and ruthless leader, promised to restore German pride and power. He used propaganda and fear to gain support. The Nazi Party's message of nationalism, anti-Semitism, and resentment towards the Treaty of Versailles resonated with many Germans. Hitler became Chancellor of Germany in 1933. He quickly consolidated his power and established a totalitarian state. March to war alliances and tensions. As Hitler and Mussolini consolidated their power, they began to pursue aggressive foreign policies. Hitler rebuilt Germany's military, violating the terms of the Treaty of Versailles. He annexed Austria in 1938 and demanded the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia. The international community, fearing another war, initially adopted a policy of appeasement towards Hitler. However, Hitler's ambitions grew, and tensions continued to escalate. In 1939, Germany signed a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. This pact freed Hitler to invade Poland without fear of Soviet intervention. On the 1st of September 1939, Germany invaded Poland, marking the beginning of World War II.